Happy Sunday. So it's funny that this week's topic would be about time management because I was almost late to my own chat. Yeah, it's kind of got distracted getting ready and I was almost late. So yeah, so that's funny that it's about time management. But yeah, it is 8 o'clock, so it is time to start. But today is Sunday, September the 23rd. Wow, it's almost October, but today is Sunday, September the 23rd. And hey, hello everybody. Hopefully, oh, hello Jenya. I started to say, hopefully Facebook's gonna be good to us tonight. Yeah, and so we just had our first person say hello. Hey, April, good. She was able to get home and make it. Hello, Janet. So hey, hello everybody. Hello, Bonnie. This is a live chat. I do need to go ahead and say that this is a live chat for all of our YouTube people. Hello, Darlene. I will be saying hi, hello, Beryl. And hello, Carol Lou. So I'll be saying hi, hello to everybody, and hello, Sharon. And I know there are some of you who do not like that format. Hello, Grace. And I am trying not to whine or complain. Hello, Kim, because I actually had somebody complain about me whining and complaining. Hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry, and hello, Robin. So hello, Barbara from the Crossroads. So I had my weirdest complaint ever. Hello, Cindy. So I'm going to say this just one time. And hello, Marlene from Florida. Oh, no. Marlene, why no power? Why? Marlene doesn't have power. Hello, Loretta. So I had my weirdest complaint ever. And hello to Tahira. So someone complained because I was complaining. Hello, Allison. And she took it as me not enjoying this, like me not enjoying what we're doing. Hello, Claudie. And what was funny is she said that she watched 4 of these. Hello, Marianne. She watched 4 of these and decided that that I was trying to guilt everybody, I guess. Hello, Kathy, and hello, Teresa. Hello, my Christy. And I don't really understand what she meant. But anyway, so it was just funny because she said she watched 4 of them. Hello, Wanda. Yeah, from Central Arizona. And hello, Carla. It was just funny because I wanted to say, then why did you watch 4 of them? So, you know, I don't know. Hello, Inez. So anyway, I just thought it was funny that she invested 4 hours in it just to let me know she didn't like it. But anyway, hello, Jenny, and hello, Mary from Canada. Yay, hello, Lynn, and hello, Tedders. So, hello, Sybil. So for you YouTube people or people that are watching this later, and hello, Leslie, if you don't want to sit through all the hi hellos, just skip to about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Hello, Rosie from Hollister, California. Yeah, and hello, Myra, and hello, Jennifer. So I like saying hi to y'all, and I think y'all like me saying hi, so I'm just going to keep doing it. And see, now y'all are saying hi to each other, which I think is awesome. So anyway, YouTube people, when you're watching this later, and that's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and you can find this. Hello, Laura from North Carolina. So Casey's done a really good job of getting these up super fast. I know, and Barbara says, oh my gosh, if you don't like us, move on. Exactly, I know, like us. So I don't know. I mean, it's us. It's not just me. It's the only reason it's me is because they can't hear you all talking. So, but I hear you all in my head. Hello, Janice. And in case y'all didn't know, you all have voices in my head. Hello, hey Kim. So, oh, and April got her first spices from Dax, and she got the kickin' buffalo. Let us know what you think about it. Yeah. Hello, Celine, and hello, Sylvia also from Canada. Yeah, I know. Oh, and aloha, Kathy. So, anyway. So whatever, so I digress and I move on. So Casey has done an excellent job of getting us all cut up on YouTube. Hello, Rosie. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, hello, Asma. If you're watching it later on YouTube, if you don't want to hear the hi hellos, just go on, just go on. Oh, and do you hear that? That's our first ice from fixing the freezer. Hello, Charlene, or hello, Cheryl. Yeah. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Roberta. Yeah. Oh, and Jennifer got the Dax pumpkin pie spice. Oh, and she loved it on oatmeal. Awesome. Yeah. I know. But yeah, thank you, Rose. Antihira says this is our family. Exactly. Hey, Liz. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're going to talk about, hello, Stacy, and hello, Karen. We are going to talk about the week 1 here in just a second. And hello, Jacqueline. I need a timekeeper. So y'all know me. I'll keep talking and talking. So I need a timekeeper. Hello, Angie. We need to stop me babbling at about, hello, Sylvia from Oklahoma. So we need to stop me at about 8:30, 8:35, so that we can switch to the actual topic. And hello, Marlene from Newfoundland, Canada. So somebody stop me at like 8:30. Yeah, and hello, Janet from Maryland. Oh, Janet's washing dishes. So Janet is actually doing what we're talking about in this week's, in this week's topic. So, hello, Lacey. Somebody stop me at 8:30 so that we can move on. And hello, Linda. Yeah. So Linda, is this your first time live? And Carol's keeping time. So awesome, Carol. And hello, Betty. If it's your first time live with us, please give us a shout out, because we would love to say hi to you. And hello, Pam. And Pam finally found us. We would love to say hi to you if you are. I'm sorry. Christy says, what is the DAX code? Is it Egg Lady? Yes, it is just Egg Lady. And I think it has to be all capital letters, but that, hello, Lisa. So yeah. Oh, yeah. And Deanna is new. Awesome. It's DEANNA. Everybody say hello to Deanna. It's her first time live. And it's Vicky's first time live. So everybody say hello to Vicky. It's VICKI. No E on the end, just VICKI. And it's Linda's first time live. Hello, Linda. Everybody say hello to Linda. And hello, Crystal. And hi, Liliana. So yeah, it seems like y'all like to say hi, so I'm gonna keep saying hi. And y'all keep saying hi to each other, because I love it when y'all are talking to each other. See, y'all have already managed to distract me. So what is that, sit-ups? I think that's sit-ups, yeah. And it's Dawn's first time. Hello, Dawn. It's her first time here, DAWN. Yeah, and everybody's saying hi to the newbies. Awesome, I love it, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I don't even know what I was talking about, other than if you don't like the hi hellos, YouTube people, because obviously we like them, YouTube people just skip to about 15 to 20 minutes. Hello, Suzette, and you should be past them. So, but if you want to, YouTube people, maybe you should join us live next time. So it's every Sunday night. That's actually one of the questions that we got this week, so we will go over that. And hello, Genius. So Genius saying hi to everybody else. So let me say this, once I start talking, we have a lot of talking tonight. There is no food to be made tonight, so because we have a whole lot to talk about. And once I get going, if I have missed you, please still go ahead and say hello. Everyone would love to say hello to you, and I will see it later. So first things first, timekeeper for 8:30. So somebody keep me on track, because y'all know how distracted I get. And this is live, so when we were recording this, or when we're talking right now, if you're here with us on Sunday night, and today is September the 23rd, so if you are here with us, hello, Sybil. So if you're here with us on Sunday, September the 23rd, between 8 and 9, yeah, and Rosie says the new people are now egglets. Yes, you are. But if you're here with us during that time, then we are live. So like right now, we're live. If you're watching this later on Facebook, or if you're watching it on YouTube, hello, Linda. That's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. Or Casey has us so caught up that it is also on, and hello, Stacy, that we are all caught up on the blog too. And hello, Denise. And hello, Orlando Debbie. So we have a new hostess. And for everyone who received 22 emails from us earlier in the week, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really thought that she would probably get about 4 or 5 updated. I really thought that she would get about 4 or 5 updated a day, and that you all would get like 4 or 5 emails a day. But she got 22 done in one day, and almost as fast as Casey and I could put them out. She was updating things. So again, sorry about the 22 in one day. That will never happen again, because as long as hostess number 5 stays, which I'm planning on it, as long as she stays, then they should stay up to date. So everybody tell Casey thank you for getting us caught up and kept up on the videos, and then hostess number 5, who will hopefully join us. I noticed she was poking around on her computer during break, that she was poking around looking at the Weight Watchers website, and she was kind of checking out the app and everything, the Weight Watchers app and everything. And it's funny because I keep saying, if you have any questions, hello, Sherry, if you have any questions, we've got some answers. And anyway, she's still kind of snooping, she's kind of figuring it out. But anyway, so she has us all caught up. Casey has us caught up. They are the bomb. They do rock. I know I see some of those going by. Yeah, so they have us caught up to this week. So they're awesome. So that means on www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, you can get up to this week's chat, and you can get on the app, on the If You Have an Egg app, you can also, and hey, Taryn, I missed somebody. Hey, Taryn. And hey, Irma. So we're all caught up. Okay, so that being said, we also just finished week 1. I'm kind of going to roll all of the questions into one. Oh, and hey, there's Linda. Yeah. So yeah, Linda got to meet Casey and Alyssa on, what day was that, Linda? On Wednesday, I think. And hello, Kathy. So yeah, that was really, really cool, because she actually got to come into the showroom and meet them. But Okay, we have a whole lot to talk about tonight. So, and did I already say hi, Kathy? Yeah, let's see. Oh, and Pam says she's still going through them and they came at just the right time for her. So yay, Pam, I'm very excited for you. And yay, thank you, Sybil. We're already up to 105 people. So we have a lot to talk about. And thank you. Wanda says she loves my accent. Thank you, because somebody fussed about it a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about the grumpy people. Hello, Janet. So I will keep talking. We have a lot to talk about tonight. And we had, hold on, let's see. Orlando Debbie went to her car to go to Publix and it wouldn't start. What? So she had to walk and she's going to call AAA tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to get back on this because y'all know I will get distracted and I don't have a whole lot of time for the week 1 part. I'm going to roll all of the questions into this part of it. So if you are new with us, we normally do some kind of food at the beginning, or like if I have a new recipe, we'll do one, or if we're trying something out, or if we're trying out a new food, we will do that at the beginning part of the chat, and then we will go over last week's topic, and then we will go over this week's topic, which for y'all is actually like almost 2 weeks behind, because it's by the time I do this week's topic, it's actually last week's topic. So, but I want to start this out. This week, I want to start it out with the Weight Watchers week 1, which we just finished. Hello, Gladys. We just finished that. There were so many questions, and y'all can continue to have questions that, and we will answer them just as quickly as we can. But I wanted to let you know the week 1, so we did this last week, or it's actually a week and a half ago is when we started it. Hello, Mary from Wisconsin. We started this on I Weigh on Tuesday nights. So a week ago Wednesday, we started the Weight Watchers week 1. So the number 1 question I got was, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Because people were going, hey, I thought, like new people were going, I thought this lady had been doing Weight Watchers for a long time. Why is she doing the first week? So I know it was confusing for some of the new people, but basically what I was doing, we have so many new people, or we have people who are online only and don't get to attend a meeting, or we have people like me who just needed a kick in the rear end to get going again, or just a fresh start or a jump start or a kick start. And I decided to name it a week 1 kickstart. So we had a bunch of people with a bunch of different reasons, or just to get down to the simplicity of it. Hey, Kathy, well, you did find us, so you're here now. But we just had a bunch of reasons why we needed to do kind of regroup. And at work, my husband calls this a stand down. So if you're just like getting out of control and you're not doing things. Hello, Kathy. You're not doing things like you need to be done. Hello, Lacey. I mean, thank you, Lacey, for saying 110 viewers. And hello, Sue. But if things are kind of, like getting out of control, and you just kind of need to grab and pull everybody together, he calls it a stand down. So we kind of had a stand down and to go back to the week 1, and Barbara lost a pound on Kickstart. So good. That is Kickstart Weight Watchers week 1 Kickstart is not an official Weight Watchers program. So I had a bunch of people ask that. I had a bunch of new people that said, oh, okay, so where do I find this in the Weight Watchers, like paperwork or on, something written for Weight Watchers? This was not sanctioned by or whatever by Weight Watchers. It's just us, and Kathy's here now, so bam. It's just something I decided to do, so we had to have a stand down. So even though, yes, I have been doing Weight Watchers off and on for 25 years, and I'm a 6-time repeat offender at Lifetime now, then holy cow, I'm sorry, April has lost 14 pounds since she started 3 weeks ago. Wow, that deserves a bam. But I've been doing it a long time, but sometimes you have to have it. And Bonnie says, yes, stand down describes it. So sometimes you got to have one. Sometimes you need a kick in the rear end or a stand down or whatever you want to call it. So, and hello, Susie. So that's what I was doing. No, I'm not brand new. Yes, I've been doing this a long time, but it doesn't matter. I still have the same questions. And Linda and I talked about this in the showroom Wednesday, is why we've both been doing this a very long time, and we both have the same leader. But still, though, sometimes it doesn't matter how long you do this. Sometimes you forget things. You just forget about things, and you have to just kind of go back to your basics. Hello, Jane. So that's why I did the week 1. The week 1, Weight Watchers week 1 Kickstart, my Kickstart, the video is on YouTube, and again, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and if you search week 1, spelled O-N-E, I think it was coming right up to the first one. The video is also available on the blog, and again, it's www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, and that means it also appears on the If You Have an Egg app. Okay, here's what we don't have yet. So Casey and I have a combined, whoa, and it's already 8:15. Okay. Barbara, you're freaking me out. I'm just kidding. So I got to talk fast. So here's what we don't have yet. Casey and I have a little over 40 hours between the two of us invested in planning, grocery shopping, picture taking, picture editing, posting for everybody. Hello, Marlene. Posting, talking about, hey, Kathy, I mean, on and on and on and on, video editing. And let me just tell you, bless her heart. So the video editing, Casey was about to kill me like first thing Saturday morning. We went to the granite shop early. So that because I thought, I was like, oh, okay, Casey, let's go an hour early on Saturday morning, and you can edit the video. You can edit the week 1 video while I do, while I start getting some of the pictures ready for it to go on the blog. I thought it would take us like an hour. Well, about 40 minutes in, I don't even know, 30 minutes into it, Casey came out and she goes, what on earth? What have you done? And I said, what do you mean? And she goes, did you send me the right pictures for day 1? And I said, I think so. Why? And she said, because you're saying, like in the video, she goes, you're saying 2 fried eggs and a clementine. And she said, this picture is clearly a poached egg and grapes and something else. And I went, oh, apparently I wasn't looking at the picture when I was doing the video. And then while she was replaying it for me, I said, am I drinking something? And she goes, oh, you were drinking something, all right. She goes, I don't know what you were drinking. She goes, but this isn't even close. So if you notice, when you watch it, I have on different clothes on day 1 than I do day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, because I had to reshoot that. We had to re-tape it in the showroom on Saturday morning. So we started at 8. I thought we'd be done at 9. We got done at 2:15 while we were also juggling countertop customers. Anyway, I digress. So we have about 40 plus hours into it so far. The haul is up, the video for the haul, for the Walmart haul, and that's what was used for the week 1. That's up. That is on YouTube, and it is also, I think, on the blog. I don't know. Somebody have to check that for me. But it is on YouTube, which means it is on the If You Have an Egg app. And the video for what I ate on week 1, what I made out of that Walmart haul, that is also already posted. What is not posted yet, because it's probably going to take another, my guesstimation is maybe 10 to 15 more hours. And I'm not going to sit down and do it 10 to 15 hours. I'll do a little bit here, a little bit there. Like day 1's almost done. But it's going to take probably another 10 to 15 hours. That's outside of work, to get that finished, to get the transcripts for that finished. But I'll probably do the transcripts for the Walmart haul first, because more people are asking about that because they want to be able to print it out and go to the grocery store. So I'll do that one first, and then I will do, thank you, Christy, for that love, Bucks, love, thank you. Then I will do the transcripts for what I actually ate that week. Okay, so Walmart, please do not get freaked out and wrapped up about the fact that it is Walmart. That was one of the questions that I had. Well, the first question I had was, what'd you do? Or how did you do? So I lost 1.6 pounds that week. And yeah, so when I am being, this close to a goal, so when you're this close to goal and you're on maintenance, 1.6 is like that's a big weight loss, for me. So, because when you're on maintenance, it's usually like, we've talked about this, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.2, 0.4, you're kind of going like this. So 1.6 was, was kind of a big deal for me. And I've already had, let's see, Linda checked in with me last week, and she is below goal again, because she kind of did her own week 1 kickstart, and a couple other people have checked in and said that they did great. So it sounds like just kind of getting back to basics, even for you seasoned professionals like me. that it was a great, kind of kick in the pants to get you going. Next question was, does it have to be Walmart? So I've had a lot of people saying, I don't have Walmart, or you must live next to some amazing Walmart. Oh, and Sybil also lost 1.6. See, great minds think alike. So I really don't think our Walmart is special, because y'all know how I feel about Walmart, which is another question. But so I don't think there's anything special about it. And Janet lost 2.6, yay. So a lot of the things that I bought, a whole lot of the things that I got are available at any national chain store. A handful of them are not. Like the Wickles Pickles, I do not know if they were available everywhere, but they do have a location finder on, their website. And Bonnie was down 2.8, awesome. And it's already 8:20. Thank you, April. And Sylvia lost 2.2. Great. So also the Healthy Life English muffins, the light English muffins, y'all are freaking out about those. I mean, like, I have gotten more borderline hate mail. Congratulations, Carol's lost 3.8. Yay. But I've gotten more almost borderline hate mail over not being able to find the Healthy Life light English muffins. Ooh, Carla's lost 4.6, yay. And hi, Kathleen. So yeah, so y'all are gonna have to start checking out some of these location finders. All these people have websites, and all of them have location finders, and every single store you shop at, Wickles, W-I-C-K-L-E-S, yes, Sylvia, Wickles, not Wiggles. Every single one of these stores that y'all shop at has, guess what, a store manager. And you can ask the store manager, and if they have the other products, so like the Healthy Life, for example, if your store has Healthy Life products, like if you have the bread or something else, then that means that there is a, and Susie lost 1.62, that's awesome. So if they already carry this brand, then all you have to do is just go ask the store manager, because that only means that if they have that brand but they don't have that item, that just means that the sales rep has not purchased that space on the store shelf. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but that's how things get put where they get put in the store. It's real estate. So if they have that brand but they don't have that product, you can ask the store manager. And please stop being afraid to ask the store managers. That's why they're the manager. That's why they're there. Okay. Also, Kathy lost 1.8. Yay. So let's see. Another question. What was the next question? Oh, why don't I like Walmart? Really? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter why I don't like Walmart. I just don't like it. Everybody doesn't like everything. John doesn't like Publix. He doesn't like Publix because they are too friendly. That's what I love about them. I want every single person everywhere I go to return when I go, hey, how are you? I want them to all smile at me and say, hey, and if I look like I need help, I love for them to come over and offer help and make suggestions and whatever. John just wants to go in, get his stuff, and leave. So he doesn't like Publix. I love it. Hey, Nancy lost 2.6. Awesome. So anyway, a lot of people asked why I don't like Walmart. I just have not had a great experience at Walmart. And no, that does not mean I am stereotyping Walmart employees. I got accused of that too. I did not even actually mention employees. I'm talking about customers, but it's just, I don't know, it's been gloomy and bleh for me. So we'll move on. Doesn't really matter why I don't like Walmart. If you shop there, good, good for you. Good. Yeah, and Allison lost 1.2 last week and a total of 14.8. Awesome. That's so good. Okay, so a couple other questions. Why 23 points? I had people saying, now I'm making myself nervous about the time. I had a lot of people saying why only 23 points? I get 28 or 32 or 40 or, however many it is. So I did it at 23 points because that is the lowest daily points. That's the lowest daily points that you can get. And it was easy for me to turn that onto my app because I am at the lowest daily points when I'm not on maintenance. When I'm on lose weight, then 23 is the lowest. So that was a baseline. I wanted to start at the absolute baseline in case we have anybody that is already at 23 points. You can always add more. If I ate one serving of something, you can eat 2 servings of it, or you can add something else, or add a snack, or you can have a fifth meal, a fourth or a fifth meal. if you have more points than that. I also did not use any of my weeklies that week just to prove a point. Just to prove a point, and yeah, Lisa, just to prove a point that you can survive on that. You know, I wasn't starving to death. I used several low point foods. I also hashtag bulk it up, you know, as often as I could. One of the, I was headed to, actually was headed to Linda's cousin's house to go look at some areas that need some countertop material put on them. And I was running way late. Like I didn't get to her house till like 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. And as I was driving to her house, I thought, I'm going to starve to death. I am going to starve to death. Well, on the way to her house, I passed like McDonald's, Burger King, a couple of fast food places. And I was like, no, Kelly, just keep driving. Hello, Evie. And I glanced over in my purse, and I had a clementine in my purse. So thank goodness for hashtag purse checks also. But anyway, so that's why I did it at 23. So if you were above 23, or you want to use some of your weeklies, I highly recommend it on a normal week. I think for the first week, just use what you need to use to be satisfied for that first week, because I don't want anybody to feel hungry. I don't want anybody to get aggravated or irritated or feel deprived, you know, and try to move on. So, yeah, so that's why I started at 23. But definitely, if you have more points, you know, use them. You know, like some of y'all are at like 40 points and stuff. Yeah, so I did 23 just to show, you know, that you can live on 23 and to give a base point. The next question then from a lot of people was, hey, can you do one of these at my points level, at the points level that I am? No. I love y'all, but no. There's no way. I mean, we're going to be 60 hours on this at the baseline at 23 points a day. There is no way. And this is what tonight's chat is about. There is no way that I can do it for everyone's, you know, points range. So you're just going to have to figure that part out on your own. And Loretta says, I'm at 23 points. Do they figure points? Is it every 50 calories is 1 point? No, it is not. So quickly, points are figured based on there's an algorithm of what type of food and what if it's an easy snack food, like if it's something that you're going to abuse, you know, and whatever. There's a whole lot of math that I don't understand that goes into the number of points. Okay, so remember, share as these things come out. The YouTube, the videos on YouTube, and the videos on the blog, IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And y'all are welcome. You're saying thank you. You're welcome. Please share them. So they are free. It's free. I am not charging for this. So please share them because I know, I mean, you know, somebody helped me when I got started 25 years ago. We can help a whole lot of people that are that can't go. I had 2 more people this week that their meeting place closed. They have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. So they are coming to us. And can somebody explain hashtags to Belinda? Belinda, it's just something I say to make sure, like if I do a purse check, I just see, because you can search it with a hashtag. But if somebody can explain it to Belinda, that would be awesome. Hashtags to her. And then I have like one person said she's finding it hard to get to meetings lately. And then she said, do you have a chat weekly that corresponds with the topic of the Weight Watchers weekly meetings? That's what we're doing. Yeah, so that's what we do every single week. So I spend about 30 minutes rambling on and on and on. And Lynn, I'm glad to see that. So we're checking in on Lynn. She's had a family member really sick. And hey, Donna, you're good. You're good because we've actually are getting ready to start the actual chat part of it. But that is what we do every week. So anyway, share, please. We've got lots of people who don't have access to a meeting, can't get to a meeting. They're online only. Sometimes we have somebody in the foothills of Turkey. I think it's in the mountains of Turkey or something. We have our favorite clumsy person from England that'll be watching from UK. That'll be watching later, I'm assuming. So we'll say hi to her, Esther. Yeah. So we have, she's not can't go to a meeting here. Okay, and it is 8:30. So I am going to be a good girl. Hello, Lisa. So I'm going to be a good girl, and I'm going to go ahead and start talking. So let me find my list for tonight, and this actually has to do with tonight. Thank you, Carol, for reminding me what time it is. Okay, So this is part of this week's chat, is me starting right at 8:30 on the actual chat. That is my goal, is to start switching to the chat, you know, to start switching to the actual topic at 8:30 so that we have, Carla has 8:29, so I have a whole extra minute. So I'll stay in here for a minute. I'm just kidding. Okay. So, starting right at 8:30, I think. Like 8:30 and 30 seconds or something. Last week, our topic was set up a healthy kitchen. So, does everybody remember this one? This is your Weight Watchers weekly from last week. And yes, Samantha, you are just right on time. This is your weekly from last week, and it's called Set Up a Healthy Kitchen. And remember, if you go to a physical meeting, to grab one of these. There's Dusty. To grab one of these, or if you're online only, you can print these from online, or I think there's still a running list over in our closed group of the links for the past ones of these. So always be sure and print them out. I mean, ask Accountability Buddy Karen. I have like a stack of these. Actually, I probably need to get something to kind of organize them in, because they're just like, the stack's like getting to be, you know, this tall. Did want to point out one thing. Did y'all realize what chat number this is? Anybody? And that's why I have so many of these sitting here. So yeah, this is chat number 90. 90. So we have 10 more chats until we get to 100. And I'm thinking we should do something pretty special. Yes, April. I'm thinking we should do something pretty special for 100. Even though Lynn's still waiting on her stuff from 50. But Lynn, you know, that's me. So hopefully hostess number 5 is going to be able to help me with that. Ooh, and Samantha punched holes in hers and put them in a small box. I'm doing that. Actually, you know what? That would be a great project for hostess number 5, because she is super, super fast. I should take these in and let her organize them. And she could go through them, you know, and she could look at all the Weight Watchers stuff. Anyway, so this is your weekly from last week. So that is it. I highly recommend that you get them. I take notes in mine, and I highly recommend that you do that. So does anybody, who attended a meeting last week? So who sat your bottom in a little chair? Who sat your bottom in a chair? And no, Debbie, we won't be there. I think John has it calculated that it'll be the, if he's correct, I think it's the Sunday after, Lynn, Lynn, wait till you see what else I got you. I know, I need to stop shopping. We opened them at work the other day, and the lady that sits behind me was like, what is that? I want one. And I said, nope, I got one for me and I got one for Lynn. Anyway, so yeah, I got to stop shopping, because Lynn, your box is going to be like this big. Anyway, I think when you ever get it in 6 years from now, you know, you're really going to like it. But anyway, so, yeah. So who sat your bottom in a chair? Give us a thumbs up. Thumbs ups if you sat your bottoms in a little chair. And if you, at your meeting this week, and if you attended with us last week, or you did both, let's see some hearts. And those are for you all. Yeah, so, yeah, quite a few. Quite a few of you. Yep, so lots of thumbs ups. Lots of thumbs ups. And Debbie, the Disney days, I don't know. I have no idea. I have to ask my schedule keeper. You know, I'm not in charge of that schedule, and I just messed up. I have just messed that up. So y'all are just going to have to just ignore that mess that's going on right there. Okay, bravo. Bravo stickers, everyone. So everyone who attended a physical meeting, or if you attended here with us, or both, here is, yeah. Here you go. Oh, and Tahira said, everybody in you should have a cat party clothing swap. What? What? Anyway, so yeah. Bravo stickers, everybody. Bravo. Did anybody do your homework? So your homework for last week, you know, we were talking about organizing a kitchen. Oh, and is Popcorn Karen here and gone? Hey, did I miss you? Oh, I know. Oh, Popcorn Karen, chili cow. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Not really. I'll kill you with love or tugs or something, because, yeah. Because now I have to find the chili cow. So Popcorn Karen, yeah, turned me on to, Tahira said a chat party. A cat party would be fun too. Turned me on to a different kind of ice cream, point-friendly ice cream. And anyway, now she's switching teams again. Anyway, she's driving me crazy. But yeah, so everybody that did their homework, good job. So I actually did a little bit extra for my homework today because I did it in the, because I did it as part of the time management section, which is the next topic. But so I'll get to that in a few minutes. But yeah, did anybody take anything that you wanted to keep out and available in a clear container and then put anything you didn't want to keep out in an opaque container? When I told Gwen that was what I did, our fearless leader Gwen, when I told her that was what I did, she stopped and went, "Oh, somebody took my suggestion?" She was like, and I said, "Well, yeah, I mean, it made sense." But for everybody who did your homework last week, congratulations. Here are more Bravo stickers. More Bravo stickers. And Pam is too busy canning a tree full of apples. Girl, more power to you. More power to you. Yeah. Yep, Kim cleaned out her fridge. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, and Lynn took fruit to her sister so she would have it there to eat. That's a great idea, Lynn, because you need it. Lynn, you've got to stay healthy for these people because y'all got too much going on for you to get sick too. Okay, so us actually starting this week's topic at about 25 till, 20-25 till is part of my plan for this week's topic. So let's see how I do. Okay, this week, and y'all are doing great on your homework. Y'all are doing awesome on your homework. So yeah, more Bravo stickers for that. So this week's topic is find more time. I'm not sure I'm the best person to be talking to you all about finding more time. So I'm the, let's see, how do I say this? So time management skills that's not my skill. So that's not my strong suit. Nobody, hey Lisa again. So nobody ever said, hey, we need to save some time, or we need to somebody that, is great at planning time. Now, great at planning a party, I'm your girl. But great at planning time, nobody ever looked at me and said, hey, she's really good at time management. And if Christy's still here, or if Windstar Karen is here, they can tell you that there have been many a scrapbooking weekend where I had all planned out, took all my supplies. I mean, had so many supplies in a vehicle that you could just barely get the doors closed. They were falling out, as we were pulling in. And then I would get distracted on something shiny and pretty, and if my Christy's still here, I'm going to see if she remembers. But I would get distracted. Yeah. And so I would get distracted. And this one particular weekend, I got so obsessed with this really, really, really pretty, shiny thing, that's all I did. That is all I did. I got nothing done. I mean, I had pages and pages and pages that I needed to get done, and pictures, and anyway, I had all this stuff planned out, and I literally spent the entire weekend making one thing. And then, of course, everybody wanted one, so I had to make more. Anyway, so I'm not sure that time management, is my skill, but we're going to work on it together here. So just the fact that you all got me back on task at 8:30, and that it is only 8:39-ish, I think, and we are already talking about the second topic, I think I'm doing great, for tonight. And the thing that I got obsessed with, that the scrapbooking thing, is glitterfish. We'll just have to talk about it at another time, or I'll get distracted. So anyway, I am more of the, hey, I did everything else creative I could think of first, and then I crammed that very important task into the last 10 minutes, and I still got it done. Girl, that one's me. That one is me. So if you need somebody to not do what they're supposed to be doing for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then cram it all into about 10 minutes and it be perfect, that is me. Most of the time when I waited until the last minute, and let's be honest, most of the time it's because I've waited until after the last minute, that's when my best work is done. So some of those projects, it is absolutely when my best work is done. And case in point, Casey and Alan's wedding reception, my best also procrastinating buddy helped me with it. We had friends that were helping, you know, and we got a few things, you know, done up front, but we literally bought, put together, and then decorated the everything in like a week. So, I mean, we got it all done in a week, and we got the church decorated in under 1 day. But anyway, if you ask my best procrastinator friends, they will vouch for me that if you need something done at the last minute under panic, that's me. Okay, but I need this chat. So I can't keep living like that. I have a grandbaby now. I have different responsibilities than I've had my entire life. You know, I think Alyssa is going to be a lot like her mommy. Casey was very good at the, hey, let's go here. Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do that. Oh, you know, and a little bit of a schedule, but, you know, not too much. You know, and I understand that from what I understand, the most creative people have brains like that, you know. So I don't know. I guess I come by it naturally, but Casey was really good with that. Oh, and Samantha says she hates to be an enabler, but diamonds are made under pressure. There you go. That's why I am like I am. But anyway, so I think Alyssa's going to be like that. She seems a lot like that, but I'm trying to be a tiny bit more grounded Nona. So I need this chat, and I know a lot of y'all need this chat. If you are, and I know, like I was just thinking to myself, and I even wrote it down for myself, that someone near and dear to me, and some of us at this moment, is thinking, dear Lord, I'm tired of them not having time, running around like a crazy person, waiting until the last minute to do X, Y, and Z, you know, kind of fill in the blank. You know, please, Lord, tell them to watch this chat. So he's, you know, talking to me too, not just you. Also, if you are watching this chat live with us, or if you're watching it later on YouTube, that's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, or on the blog, www.ifyouhaveanegg.com. If you were watching this later, Bonnie says whatever Jim explodes under pressure, that's her. Yeah, I'm awesome. I mean, I'm great. I'm seriously, it's awful, but I'm so good under pressure. But I also wanted to say that whether you're watching this live or if you're watching this later, if you are, hey Tag, if you are a time management professional or just a pro, you know, like an amateur pro, please don't try to fix me. The best that there is, not really, the best that there is has tried, and we paid him a lot of money to do it. All he really succeeded in doing was teaching me to make even prettier charts. Oh, they were like, ooh, pro level prettier charts with more colors than I had been making previously. He did not save me any time. He did not organize me. He taught me some very fancy words though that make my disorganized life sound good. So, you know, when I tell people that I'm trying to quantify the situation, that just means I'm coloring and, you know, whatever. So yeah, so he tried. So you don't try to fix me and don't try to fix us. Actually, really creative people, it kind of irritates us. But anyway, but we do need to find some more time. We need to find some more time. So I have some news though. Guess what? And this is gonna be a surprise to everybody. I have some news. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but there's only 24 hours in a day. Yeah, I'm sorry to break that news to you, but there are only 24 hours, you know, in a day. So the mom that you see in the pickup line that has perfect hair, or she's in the drop-off line and she has perfect hair, her kids have little neatly organized bento box lunches, and she has an organized pantry. When you show up, she has an organized pantry. She does not get 25 hours. So that mom did not get the extra hour that you've been looking for. Yeah, she doesn't have it. So whatever she does have though, she's either got some mad organizational skills, or she's got a nanny, you know, and I'm thinking she has a nanny. So just know, no one has any more. Yeah, and Pam says she has a maid. That's what I'm thinking. She has a nanny. But no one gets any more hours in their day than you get. Some people though just make it look perfect and, you know, put together. And then there are those of us that, you know, we just hope we're dressed and our shoes match, you know, when we leave the house. Okay, but even though, and Carol says she must not have a job. I don't know. My sister is like the most organized person that I know, like getting stuff done and getting done on time, you know, and whatever. But she has the most chaotic. She has the most chaotic life. I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, so but even though I'm not the best, so I'm not the best time management person, there are a few things that I've learned. I try to practice them. And they occasionally keep me from wandering off too far from where I was supposed to be. Oh, and 127 viewers, yay! Thanks, Lacey. From where I was supposed to be and what I was supposed to be doing, and I don't need any squirrel comments from the peanut gallery. I'm just kidding. Yeah, and JJ's exactly right. We all have jobs. Some of us just don't get paid. Yeah. Okay. And Sandra, 8:45. Awesome. So we're doing great. Thank you for the update on the time. But so I have learned a few things. I want to read you a couple of them out of the weekly, and then I'm gonna talk to you about mine. But this one really, I mean, look how many notes. So this, I really do think plays into our Weight Watcher lives, because if you're crazy and you're running around like crazy and you haven't made time to eat, or if you haven't made time to make sure that you have something in your purse, hashtag purse check, if you didn't take time at some point to make sure that that was in there, I would have ended up in the drive-through. I would have ended up in the drive-through at McDonald's or somewhere. And instead I had a 0-point Clementine, and I still had a half a bottle of water left because I took the 2 seconds to put it in there. Okay. And I don't have 2 seconds, but I made 2 seconds. But I wanted to read a few of these because I think it really does, well, it keeps you from being crazy. It keeps you from being cranky. It does alleviate, some amount of stress. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, shiny, Teresa. But it eliminates some amount of stress. And let's face it, if our stress level is lower, we're probably going to have a better chance, of doing well on this. And the note that I made to myself over here was that this was the perfect topic for the week 1 Walmart haul. That the time, the find more time was the perfect one to go hand in hand with that, because I took the time to make the list, to shop, and get all that done. And it really did make for an easier week, because I only made stuff out of that, and we had a meal. I mean, all the meals, I don't know, they just fell into place, better. Now, am I going to do that every time? I don't know. But some of the Weight Watchers, though, says practice 10 tiny tips, and I will read them quickly because I do want to stay on time. But they said practice 10 tiny time hacks. The first one was wash and prep a week's worth of fresh fruits and vegetables at a go, or buy washed and pre-cut produce at the supermarket. Okay, I think that's a great idea. I know for a fact, I am 100% sure that a watermelon that is already washed, cut, and prepared and is sitting in a clear container in your refrigerator, not an opaque container, you are 100% more likely to go ahead and eat that when you are hungry, or you're just feeling fidgety or whatever and you need a snack, and it's 0 points, than a whole one sitting on the counter. I lost one 2 weeks ago because I did not take the time to prep and cut it. My only question is, what kind of fruit and vegetables are y'all buying? Are these people buying, the people who wrote this, what are they buying that's going to last a whole week? That's not going to get gross after a whole week. So I want to know what that is, because I'm going to start buying that. Number 2, squeeze in activity by standing up and doing squats or marching in place while you tap away on your laptop or tablet. I tried that this week, and while I was checking some of the updates, I was doing squats. Hey, Martha from Alabama. So I was doing squats, while I was doing that. And yes, y'all are talking about it being more expensive if it's already prepared, but it's less expensive if you eat it as opposed to throwing it away. Okay, number 3, stock up on greeting cards so you don't need to make a separate trip to the store every time someone has a birthday or a life event. You can even find boxes of assorted occasion cards. Okay, and Gwen had this side note. She said Gwen keeps blank note cards, and then just a blank generic note card, and then she hand writes the notes appropriate to the situation, so it saves her time and it makes it more personal, because she has handwritten the note, and so she hasn't spent 2 hours at the card section of the store going, that's trashy, oh, that's inappropriate, that's critiquing the cards, and sometimes I'll flip them over backwards, and it's also a personal note. Oh, and Jackie's daughter had a bridal shower today. That's exciting. But yeah, I thought that was a great idea. And I hope y'all all know where to buy stamps. They said they did a survey this week of college students and asked them how many of them were going to absentee vote, and the majority said they were not, because they did not know where to buy a postage stamp. It's a whole other subject. Anyway, okay, number 4, double up on dinner prep so you can pack leftovers for lunch the next day. So that one I'm actually in on, or I'm a go for that. So double prep, dinner prep, so you have one extra meal for the next day. It did not say for a whole week. I can't, you know, I can't do it for the whole week, but for one day, yeah, awesome. Number 5, plot your around town errands on a map and then tackle each task in a sequence on your walk or drive. No more running back and forth across town and belatedly remembering something else to do. Okay, we do this for work, so we plan it. So in every single day, Bobby and I look at maps and maps and maps and maps and maps, and we say, okay, the boys are gonna go from here to here to here to here. Nope, gotta switch them around, gotta call these people and move them around, blah, 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 and move them around. Why do I not do that in my own life? I do it for someone else every single day, and I don't remember it myself. Number 6, double up on your socializing. Invite your partner along on your regular walk. Go to the supermarket with your best friend to get in both your grocery shopping and a good conversation, or hold a meeting with your school volunteer committee on the playground while the kids are playing. So Karen and I do this. We do a lot of therapy when we're walking. So we schedule it. We walk Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and it is a scheduled time. People try not to interrupt us. I'm not going to say that things don't come up, like Noelle needed to go to Costco today. Yeah, you know, that's going to happen. But we try to schedule it so that it is a planned thing. But we do get a lot of therapy in, and trust me, lives have been saved. Coworker lives have been saved when we have walked and done our therapy at the same time. Number 7, check the week's weather on Sunday, then pick outfits for each day of the week ahead of time. Activity clothes too. I may actually try to do that one. I am constantly, you know, every single morning I'm in there going, But for a whole, I had not thought about trying to do it for the whole week. I maybe might try to do that one. I don't know. We'll see. Number 8, set a timer before hopping online to shop or catch up on emails. When the timer goes off, shut down. I think that one's a great one. I cannot tell you how many times I have gone off, you know, to just check a couple of things, and then John's gone, where are you? Where did you go? Because I disappear for like an hour. Number 9, put regular purchases, think paper towels, kitty litter, pet food, toothpaste, prescriptions on auto refill at sites such as Walgreens.com or Amazon.com. Try online grocery shopping for pickup and delivery too. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Number 10, my ideas from the meeting. My ideas from the meeting. It must be true because Kelly isn't saying anything. What? Who's saying I'm not saying anything? Can y'all not hear me? Okay, I don't know. Somebody must not be able to hear me. I just looked up. Somebody must not be able to hear me, but somebody else tell me that you can hear me, because I'm gonna keep talking because it's recording this. Okay, so number 10. So mine was my idea from the meeting was to organize the fridge and clean out the containers. I didn't organize the fridge this week, but I did clean out the freezer, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, yeah, I don't know who couldn't hear me, but I am saying things. Okay. Oh, wait. It was Kelly. It was about the plan. So what does that mean? Robin, I don't know what that means. So about what you're changing the program. Okay. I do not know. So y'all are asking about a rumor that is like, I don't know, way out in the nexus. Weight Watchers does change. They do change their program so that's what you're saying. Because I'm not saying anything. So they do change the plan. Every year there's a tweak. Every year there's a little tweak, but then I think it's every 3 years there's something major. So just don't worry about it yet. We just started freestyle in December of last year. So calm down. Calm down. Yeah, there's no reason to get excited about the plan yet. There's none. So stop. I know there was some rumor about the scales, that some meeting groups weren't gonna have scales available, you know, whatever, and they you know, and then there's always rumors. Just calm down. Just calm down. Yeah, it'll all be good. I promise. Okay, so anyway, so I did that, and then I have another big announcement. It doesn't really affect you all, but it's a big announcement for me. It's a big deal for me. So I'll tell you about that in a second. Okay, so let's move to my things. So here are my things. Okay. Ways, so my list of ways to, and no, they're not taking freestyle away. Everybody calm down. Ooh, and I still have 6 minutes. Yay, thanks, Sandra. Okay, ways to save a little or a lot of time, because sometimes it takes a lot. Saves a lot of time. So list making, I think if you find your niche, you know, kind of what you're best at for list making, I think it's super, super important so that you can mark things off. So like I have, you know, like if anybody who has been here knows, or if you've watched in the chats, I take old envelopes so I take old envelopes out of junk mail. I don't throw the envelope part away. And I write down things that have to be done that are disposable. So like if it's something quick, you know, that I can just scratch it off, and when I'm done, I just put it in the recycle bin and I don't worry about it because I didn't waste a brand new, you know, piece of paper. Bullet journals, I cannot do. I'm not going to be able to get into bullet journaling because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to spend too much time doodling on the paper and drawing things and drawing turtles and whatever that that I won't be able to do it. Casey is an awesome bullet journaler. I mean, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And she even did bullet journaling. It looks like bullet journaling, but it is a list that she, for each day of the week for hostess number 5, and she put it into page protectors. So she put them into those glossy page protectors. And so hostess number 5, her Monday list is, Casey has bullet journaled it on a piece of paper and put it into the the shiny page protector. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, she doesn't work on Friday, Saturday. She puts those in that, and then so every single day, hostess number 5, she can go, oh, okay, empty the showroom garbage, and she can draw a line through it with a wipe-off marker each day, wipe through there, and then at the end of the day, her list is done. She can see what she has finished, she can see what she has left, but then when it's time for the next day, she can just wipe that off, and she starts all over again. I think it was a great idea, and Casey made it super pretty. Post-it notes, I'm a big post-it note person, except they get kind of overwhelming sometimes. So I made myself a tiny little, and it's at work or I would show you, but I made myself a tiny little frame, or I didn't make a frame, but I took in a frame, I put 6 post-it notes in it, just 6. 2 different colors, you know, alternating colors, and and because it's in a frame with glass, I can write on it with a wipe-off marker, and then when it's done, it's just a little, well, Susie says, does she have a name? She has stayed for 6 weeks, so she's super close to having a name, but since we've had 5 hostesses this year, I'm just naming them at this point. But yeah, if she stays, like, let's say 3 more weeks, then I will start calling her. Okay, and do you hear that noise? I jumped because it's been so long since I've heard that noise, and we'll get to that one in just a second. Anyway, so do that. Wipe off boards, you know, whatever. Sometimes it gets it off your mind. I have to do that sometimes to get it off my mind. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and think, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this, and I will go to work sometimes with these scribbled notes, because if I don't go ahead and write it down, I will not be able to go back to sleep. And it saves time because I know what to do the next day. But anything, just pick something because it'll at least get you headed in the right direction. Enlisting help. I am super bad about that. I got fussed at a PTA function. No, it's not Thunder. I'll tell you what it is in a second, Carol. Yes, Bonnie, filtered. And I'll tell you in a second what it is. But anyway, I actually got in trouble at a PTA function one day because I had signed up, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're having to do all this stuff and nobody's helping us and whatever. And a mom came by and said, hey, it's my turn. And I was like, no, just go enjoy your child, you know. And she went on, and then a few minutes later she came by and she was like, hey, I'm here for my shift. And I was like, no, don't worry about it, we've got it. Then the 3rd time she was like, okay, look, I signed up to help. I don't know why you're not letting me help. She goes, but I'm here to help. I'm going to work my shift. You can do whatever you want to, but I'm going to work my shift. And I went, oh my gosh, why am I not accepting this lady's help? She's trying to let me go do something else, you know, and I'm just sitting here going, yeah, you know, whatever. But have y'all noticed how much more calm I have been since Casey has taken over doing the video editing on the chats? I'm like a much more sane person, you know, now that she's doing that. So she enjoys doing it. It's giving her training for her vlog, which if you like books, you have to go check out Bohan & Babbles. But it's giving her some practice and some training on things that she needs to be able to do for her vlog. It is a creative outlet for her. She's, you know, got that creativeness from me and my mom and my mom's mom. And I got 2 hours of my life back by her doing that. So thank you, Casey. And it's 8:59. We're going to go over as usual. But anyway, okay, don't be afraid to say no. Kids, spouses, bosses, as long as it's not me, it's okay to tell somebody no sometimes. It's okay. It's okay to tell them no. You don't have to say yes all the time. And you don't even really have to make up an excuse. No is no. Use your tools. I was super happy to find out that the Weight Watchers app had added, when they had added the the recipe builder to the app instead of having to get on the computer. And then I was thrilled when they added the scanner. That literally saved me an hour last week on building a recipe, because I just lined the stuff up and went click, 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 click. So thank you, whatever tech genius at Weight Watchers came up with that. Wow, you got me an hour a week. That's 52 hours a year. Yeah, I love you. Also, I've been building and scanning. I've been scanning and building and scanning whatever to my click list app. So if you don't have Kroger, please don't tell me you don't have Kroger. I know everybody has Kroger. Kroger has a ginormous list of companies, and there are other places that do it. Walmart does it. Food City does it. A lot of grocery stores do it. But I have been fleshing out my click list, and so now pretty much if I'm like, grocery shopping is not one of the things I'm going to be able to fit in this week. I don't need any specialty stuff. I just need the basics. I can go to my handy dandy Kroger click list, and it is super fast now. Super fast. Y'all stop telling me that you don't have Kroger. I know, not everybody has one. You're fine. Okay, and Lisa said, how about making the chat 15 minutes longer and then I'll always be on time? No, because then you know what'll happen? I'll go an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all don't want that. Okay, time it. We talked about that a few minutes ago in here. So y'all stop telling me you don't have Kroger. Stop. If you have any other grocery chain who lets you put groceries in a virtual cart to check out later, I'm sorry I said the name Kroger. Anyway, okay, time it. I mentioned earlier I can get on social media and get lost, and a lot of it is just seeing, what you all have asked and questions that you've asked, and things like that. So today, and that's what all the clunking is about. Today, we set a timer, and I only spent 1 hour checking, reading, responding to questions about the week 1 messages, and whatever. And then we spent another hour. So we set a timer and limited the social media to 1 hour. But then I set another timer, and for 1 whole hour, I worked on my freezer. And John, no, that's a different, Tracy said I said cart. That's a different kind of a cart, Tracy. That kind of cart is online. And online, it goes into a cart. If you push it, it's a buggy. Anyway, so then we spent another hour cleaning out our freezer, and we pulled it away from the wall. Let's just say it's not our. I mean, this is the one that came with the loft when we bought it. I don't think anybody had ever pulled it out. No wonder everything in my freezer was growing like interesting ice formations. I mean, frozen. Which one is it that does? Is it Elsa? Elsa's the one that, let it go. She didn't even make as crazy ice formations as my freezer was making. So we set a timer and worked for an hour, cleaning that out, cleaning out the freezer. We just turned it back on right before the chat, and that clunk clunk clunk. That is the first time. That we have had ice in, I don't know, a year. And thanks, Sandra, it's 9:03. Anyway, that's the first time we've had ice in a year. So limiting myself to 1 hour on social media this afternoon got me a clean freezer, and I can see everything that's in it now, and there's plenty of room. Let's just say I need to do a grocery haul that includes some frozens. So yeah, I need to. Okay, and then the very last thing, and then I promise I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let you go early at 9:05. The last thing, and this is your homework, my least favorite thing that the overpriced organizational guru tried to teach me, but he was right about, is that he always used to tell us that we needed to invest some time to save some time. And that was ridiculous to me, because I was like, if I had an hour to spend organizing the stuff that you want me to spend, it would have already be done, and I argued with him every single day. And honestly, I probably lost 30 minutes a day arguing with him about why I was not saving time while he was trying to help me save time. But sometimes he was right. Occasionally, when I would stop and invest some time, He was right because it would go ahead and you know, and do this. And Lisa is recommending the Essential Digital Detox Plan. It's a real book. Okay, so everybody, y'all can do that as long as you don't stop watching the Jets. But I'm just saying. But this does save people some time. I think it saves some people some time. But anyway, so sometimes he was right. I have been struggling with time to get everything done in my day at the granite shop. So I tried coming in early. You know, I was working, you know, 8 to 6. Never going to lunch, not taking any breaks, hiding to go to the bathroom, you know, and I wasn't getting everything done. So then I started going in at 7:30. That didn't help. Stay until 6:30 some nights. Then Casey was staying until on Wednesdays we were skipping Planet Fitness and you know, and trying to get some stuff caught up. Nothing I was doing, adding time at the shop wasn't working. So I am the queen of multitasking. I mean, I can do 3 to 5 things at the same time. Like I can be talking to you on the phone, sending somebody else a text, turning around, waving at somebody else, doing sign language, you know, telling them what I need done or writing them a note and getting it going. I can do about 3 to 5 things at any given time. But my stacks just kept getting, you know, higher and higher and, you know, larger and larger, higher and higher, and the emotional energy was just being drained out of me. And the guys had gotten to where they were saying, you know, I don't even want to come ask you anything because you're just going to snap at us, you know, and I don't want to be that person. So I was trying to figure out, you know, what do I do? Do I work longer hours? Do I take less breaks? I don't know how you take less than 0 breaks, but I was willing to try. Do I hire more people? Do I hire less people? Do I rearrange, you know, whatever they're doing? And then it occurred to me, when Casey was little, I got tons of work done when she and I would either go into the office by ourselves and there would be no other adult humans there. Her sick days were probably my most productive days, just because there were no other adults there. So your homework is to find some way, and you don't have to invest hours, but I want you to find some way to invest some time into something that's actually going to save you some time. And I want you to tag me in it so that I can see what you've done. And I'm gonna tell you what mine is in just a second. But that's what I want you to do, is just to spend a little time, invest some time so that you save some time. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm already doing my homework, and my homework starts tomorrow. Because I remembered that, you know, it just came all flashing back to me. Starting tomorrow, on Mondays, I'm going to be a stay-at-home grandma. So I'll be a stay-at-home nana on Mondays, starting tomorrow. So y'all hear how it goes. And Wanda, you just either tag, if you just at If You Have an Egg on different social media, or at Kelly Green Milligan, you know, then it'll tag me. But so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be a stay-at-home grandma with Alyssa. She's not quite 9 months old, but I am confident that I can invest some quality time with her. Plus, I know that I can get more done with her, with a not even toddler yet, that I can get more done with her than I can surrounded by 12 needy adults who don't know how to take a turn. They've lost the ability to take a turn, and they seem to have forgotten that when mommy is already on the phone, that you don't need to stand there and call my name. So I'm going in for 2 hours every Monday morning. I'm getting all my stuff together that I need for that day. And then Alyssa and I are leaving, and we're going to come back to the loft, and we're going to work from the loft. So that's my homework. I'm investing time instead of working more hours at the shop, taking less breaks, barely going to the bathroom. Instead of doing that, I am going to invest that time to come back here and spend time with Alyssa. And I am confident I'm going to get more work done being here with her. So that's my homework. It starts tomorrow. That's what I want for you. I want you to pick something. So I want you to pick something. Oh, and y'all are lots of grandma stories. I'll have to look at those. But I want y'all to pick something and invest a little time in it. So if it's to sit down and make a grocery list this week, great, do it. It'll save you some time. If it's to meal prep, some of you are pro level meal preppers. That's not me. But if you invest that time in meal prepping, it's going to save you time later in the week. So I want you to pick something. I want you to do your homework. I'm going to do my homework tomorrow. I'm going to try not to be on social media too much with her. But we'll have to check in for, Camp Nona tomorrow. But that's your homework. Remember to share. Please go back and like everything. Casey has spent a book-hoodle of time on all this stuff. And I know she really, I mean, I do appreciate it. She really appreciates it when you all say, oh my gosh, oh, and did anybody notice the new thumbnail that Casey made for me that's like pink in the background and it has the If You Have an Egg logo in the back? She is like the bomb. Okay, Dusty, do you want to say goodnight? Come here, hurry buddy. Okay, Dusty is slowly coming over here. Because Mr. Lazy Bones, if we all only had the responsibilities of Dusty, we would have plenty of time. So do your homework, be good, keep organizing those areas. I'm gonna have fun with my clean filtered ice from where I invested an hour today. It was a great investment. I think I'm gonna really enjoy having filtered ice in my drink tonight when I get off here. But yeah, so everybody invest a little time in yourself. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week. Good night.